What up, bitches? Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, with another tutorial. This is gonna be like a more male grooming type of vibe. Boy, Latino kind of vibe, little rebel kind of vibe. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it. This is very soft. You'll catch me wearing this on the days that I'm not working, or like when I'm going to a family party or something, you know, porque no me quiero mirar tan extra. I really do hope you guys enjoy it. I've been trying to come up with more content for you guys. Start on a hat, call it a day so y'all do your hair. This is my version of the male grooming, and I really do hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna go ahead and just prep my lips with the MAC lip conditioner. So I already prepped my skin, and when I'm gonna do something super subtle like this, I like to prep my skin with the Lightful C moisturizer. I use this even when I'm gonna do like a full glam, just because it's a really good moisturizer. It has vitamin C in it, and it helps to brighten up the skin. After that, I like to go in with, this is like an option. So it's a tinted moisturizer, and this is a nude by Laura Mercier. And I used to not be a believer about this, but it does work. So I like to get this much and like just warm it up on your hands and keep doing that friction, and it kind of just gets a little bit more thick. Once you feel like it's good, let me just go ahead and put it on like a moisturizer. This is like a very light coverage. Sometimes if I feel like I need more, then I'll go in with a little bit more. But as of right now, I feel like I've been having a good skin day. So I feel like I'm good with the coverage that I have right now. Except for these little suckers, but I'm good. So these are my big favorite ones. There's the MAC Prep and Prime brightening sticks. One is in Bright Forecast, and the other one is in Medium. Unfortunately, the medium one got discontinued, so I'm myself gonna have to hunt for something else. But I use Bright Forecast first, and I just put some on the dark areas. So it has a little bit of the salmon color. And I like just to put that here, and then where I have the darkness at. And then down the nose. So this is like a very sheer concealer in a way, but it's not a concealer, it just brightens up the skin. I like to let it sit on those areas for a bit. Kind of, you'll see it oxidize to a different color. And I like to do that. I'll get my sponge, and I'll start like just tapping out those little areas. See how it got a little bit more darker, looks more like my skin tone. Cool. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the medium. And I'm just gonna put it in the same spot, and this is gonna make it a little bit more brighter. Since we already color corrected with it. Same spot, you're gonna let it sit and let it oxidize, do its thing. Meanwhile, while this is like, you know, oxidizing, I'm gonna get the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm gonna wait until I'm out of this, and then I'm buying the whole thing. Okay, now that I feel like it's already done, so boom. Like now I look really bright. And now I'm gonna get the translucent powder, and with the sponge, I'm gonna dip into it. And I'm just gonna set everything, that way I'm not adding extra coverage, and I'm just setting everything in place, like the moisturizer and everything. Cool. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and get the contour palette by MAC. This is in light to medium shade, and I like to dip into these three colors and just put it under my eyes, because it does help brighten under my eye a lot. See, big difference. Cool. Now that we look super brightened, I'm gonna go ahead and get like a flat, like fluffy brush, and I'm gonna get the Mineralized Skin Finish powder. This is the medium plus, and I'm just gonna get a little bit of it and kind of just dust it on the skin. Nothing crazy. Now I'm gonna get a fluffier brush, something like this. This is a 148, I believe, S, and it's just a big fluffy brush. And I'm gonna get my Hoola bronzer, and I'm not gonna go with something super precise. I'm just gonna dip in there and kind of just like bronze up my skin. Just go around the perimeters of my face so it doesn't look too like precise. And now I'm gonna get my Real Techniques brush, and I'm gonna dip into my blushes from MAC. I'm gonna get Melba Mocha and Peaches, and I'm just gonna brush it. Okay, now that I have this down, I like to get like a makeup remover. You can even use like a baby wipe, it doesn't matter. And I like to just attack like my nose ring, my facial hair, so you could take off that powdery residue from all the areas. If I didn't have my lip conditioner, I would take it off my lips as well. I'm gonna get the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, and I'm just gonna groom through my brows. Now that my brows are all spiked up, I like to get Gimme Brow in shade number 3. And I like this because it adds a little bit more fibers into the eyes or whatever, into the brows. Y para que se mire un poquito más fuller. So this is just gonna give you a little bit more opacity, saturation of color on your brows. Then I feel like they're as filled as I want them to be. I wanna go in and see if I feel like I need any more areas, and I'll go with my Shape and Tint Brow Tint in Fling by MAC. And I'll just go into any areas that I feel like they need more filling. But normally I don't go super heavy with this. Okay, cool. Now that I feel like that's okay, like somewhat done, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my eyelash curler. It just opens up the eye a little bit more, like that. And take, this is optional, you don't have to, but I like to emphasize like my, I like to tightline, and I like to use Photo Crevier by MAC. It's a mechanical twist out pencil, and it's a brown, dark brown. It's really nice. It looks tighter, it looks more bigger. My eyes look a little bit more awake. I'm gonna go ahead and get my Fix Plus. I like it has a little bit of essential oils and glycerin, so that's gonna waken up the skin, make it look more like skin, because we're using so much powders and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and spray ourselves. So after you're done with all this, you wanna go ahead and just pop them some, or you could pop them before or after some contacts. These are Pure Hazel, and this kind of just throws everything off, kind of just makes you like eyes on me and then avoid the rest of the ugliness kind of type of vibe. But yeah, on my social media it's gonna be HBICESAR. So at HBI Caesar, go ahead and hit me up on there. I do makeup on the side, so go ahead and hit me up.